In a couple of hours, these stands behind me will be packed as Florida State takes on Notre Dame, a top 5 showdown on ABC primetime. Welcome to Game Day. It is Lane Hurt along with Jonathan Shalacy. Jonathan, this one's finally here. We can stop talking about everything. Let's play some football.
Oh, that's the biggest thing, is this one's always been circled on everybody's calendar. They've wanted to get here. The team wouldn't talk about it, and finally it's game day. I mean, the preparation up to here, talking to the players finally about it. This is so much fun. I can't wait till 8:22 comes, 8:23.
Florida State's offense, they looked great against Syracuse, but that was Syracuse. Now we're talking Notre Dame. What do the Seminoles have to do offensively to get things done?
I think it's going to lie in the hands of Jameis Winston. He stepped up in big games all last year, Pittsburgh, Clemson, national championship. He's done it again this year. I mean, it's going to land in his hands this game. It's all on Jameis.
Absolutely. Mario Pender's out. Carlos Williams coming back from injury. You don't know what you're going to get from him. It's going to be up to Jameis to distribute the ball like he did last week against Syracuse. A lot of different guys touch the ball. And, of course, then you have that big guy, Rashad Greed, number 80. What can he bring to the table? Let's switch to defense now. Obviously, that's probably the biggest question mark from Florida State all year long. What are we looking for from the defense?
Well, I mean, Kelly called them the most basic defense that Golston's going to face. So I think that's going to light a little fire under them. The biggest thing for me is Matthew Thomas coming back. How much is he going to get in that game? I mean, this guy hasn't played since Boston College last year. So, getting in the game is going to be very interesting. How many reps does he get, and what kind of impact does he have on the game?
And of course, you can't talk Notre Dame's offense without mentioning Everett Golston. He has 71% of Notre Dame's points, whether throwing touchdowns, rushing touchdowns. He is that offense right now. You got to contain him. Can Florida State keep Golston in the pocket and make him beat them with their arms instead of their legs? What keys do you have for this one?
I'm going to play right off that is that D-line. They got to keep him in that pocket. If he starts getting out there, it's going to be a long day for the defense. So I think the number one key is this D-line, and then of course that offense, just making sure that they can vary it up. They played 31 plays of running and 31 plays of passing against Syracuse. So if they can keep that varying up, I think Florida State can pull away a victory.
For me, it's turnovers. Both teams at times this season have been very careless with the ball. Notre Dame had a ton of turnovers against Syracuse. For Florida State, that was against NC State. Can Florida State take care of the ball? Can they create some turnovers on Notre Dame, or vice versa? If one of those teams can do that, it could be a very long day for the other team. But the thing is, we'll find out soon enough, a couple hours away. Florida State versus Notre Dame, and of course, stick with Seminoles.com. Before, during, and after the game, we'll have all the highlights, video interviews, and recaps you need, and of course, senior writer Tim Lenefelt. He'll have his recap in post-game analysis as well. For Jonathan Shalacy, I'm Lane Hurt. Let's go Noles.